Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Binh Phuoc with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc strengthens forest protection and wildfire prevention. Support for 6 centralized clean water projects. Ministry of Ethnic and Religious Affairs extends New Year greeting for Chọn cho năm mới. Vietnam International Travel March 2025 is open in Hanoi. Ladies and gentlemen, the People Committee of Binh Phuoc Province had issued a directive ordering relevant department, local authority in forest area and forest management units to enhance efforts in forest protection and wildfire prevention.
Authorities are required to strictly implement the 2017 forestry law and its guiding regulations, as well as follow directives from both provincial administration and the government on forest management, protection and development. The Department of Agriculture and Environment will take the lead, coordinating with local governments and forest management units to ensure the full compliance with the fire prevention and control responsibilities. Oversight, inspections and monitoring must be intensified with a strong focus on the principle of prevention first. Firefighting efforts must start early and be managed at the grassroots level. The use of fire in and near the forests must be strictly controlled, with high-risk behaviors swiftly detected and strictly punished. Forest management units are also required to review, update, and complete wildfire prevention and response plans based on the 4 on-the-spot approach: on-the-spot forces, equipment, logistics, and leadership. They must proactively allocate personnel, vehicles, materials, and funds to ensure the effective fire prevention and response, especially in high-risk areas. Localities are instructed to monitor forest areas closely, detect fire outbreaks early, and respond promptly. Emergency evacuations must be well organized to ensure the public safety, and all available resources must be mobilized to contain and extinguish forest fires in the shortest possible time.
Supporting the construction of 6 centralized clean water systems is one of the key goals outlined in Plan Number 112, recently issued by Binh Phuoc to implement the National Tariff Program on Socio-Economic Development in Ethnic Minority and Mountainous Area.
The plan also sets a goal of having all villages connected to paved roads that reach their centers. In addition, it calls for the completion of key infrastructure projects in ethnic minority regions, support for sustainable agriculture and forests linked to the forest protection, and initiatives to improve local incomes. More than 95% of pregnant women in these areas are expected to receive health education, regular checkups, and assistance from healthcare workers during childbirth. Nutritional support will be provided to all undernourished children in the ethnic minority communities. The province also plans to improve school infrastructure and teaching equipment at ethnic minority boarding and semi-boarding schools, provide vocational training for about 200 people, and create new jobs or income sources for about 100 ethnic minority households and poor or near-poor king households in particularly disadvantaged communes and villages. In terms of cultural development, the plan promotes the development of traditional cultural models and folk culture clubs in villages, the restoration of major ethnic festivals, and the preservation of traditional villages with a focus on linking cultural heritage with tourism development.
In the first quarter of 2025, Binh Phuoc Province export turnover was estimated at more than $1.2 billion, with imports reaching around $900 million, marking a significant step forward in the province's trade performance.
This result highlights the continuous efforts of local businesses. Key export items include cashew nuts, rubber, coffee, pepper, and other processed agricultural products. Cashew nuts remained the province's leading export, supported by steady demand in international markets. Despite facing challenges from global market fluctuations and external factors, Binh Phuoc's exports are expected to continue growing thanks to the resilience of local businesses and strong support from provincial authorities. Growth is especially promising in key sectors such as agricultural products, processed goods, and industrial commodities.
Ladies and gentlemen, on April the 11th in Tri Tôn District, An Giang Province, on the occasions of 2025 Chonchanomtame Traditional New Year, the walking delegation from the Ministry of Ethnic and Religious Affairs, led by Deputy Minister Thông, visited and extended New Year greeting to respected individual, policy beneficiary family, and disadvantaged Khmer ethnic household in the area. Deputy Minister Thông conveys his best New Year wishes to all dignitary, prestigious individuals and Khmer ethnic people. He wished everyone a joyful, healthy, peaceful, and happy Chonchanomtame Traditional New Year, a new year with new joy and new victory. On this occasion, the working delegation presented state gift to 61 prestigious members of the Khmer ethnic minority in Tri Tôn, Châu Thành, Thoại Sơn District and Tỉnh Biên Thao. Additionally, 50 gifts were given to policy beneficiary and poor household of the Khmer ethnic group in the Tri Tôn district. On April the 10th, Nguyễn Văn Được, chairman of the Ho Chi Minh City People Committee, held a meeting with Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, who is on an official visit to Vietnam at the invitation of Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính. Warmly welcome Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, Chairman Nguyễn Văn Được congratulated him on the fruitful outcome of the visit and the agreement reached between the two countries' senior leaders. He affirmed that the visit would create new momentum to strengthen bilateral ties. Currently, Spain has 44 investment projects in Ho Chi Minh City with a total registered capital of $16.2 million. Bilateral trade turnover exceeds $400 million. Ho Chi Minh City hopes to promote cooperation in areas such as transport infrastructure, tourism, digital transformation, seaport development, clean energy, and people-to-people exchanges. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez expressed his gratitude for the warm welcome from the city leadership and said that Spanish businesses are eager to contribute to the robust development of Vietnam and Ho Chi Minh City, particularly in sectors where they hold strength and experience. He hoped that both sides would work together to strengthen cooperation in the future. The Vietnam International Travel Mart 2025 has officially opened in Hanoi, drawing thousands of visitors eager to explore and hunt for tours at extremely attractive prices. More than just a cultural exchange platform, the fair is a true paradise of promotion for travel enthusiasts. Many promotion programs are offering discounts of up to 40%. When registering in group, visitors can receive discounts of up to 10 million Vietnam dong. In particular, at the booth, there are new tour and travel combos with extremely attractive prices, valid only during the 4 days of the fair. In addition to exploring travel services and products, visitors have the opportunity to enjoy captivating art performances that showcase the unique cultural features of various regions across Vietnam. The International Cultural Experience area also an interesting highlight of the event. The fair is open to the public free of charge until April the 13th. On April the 11th, the People Committee of Dong Nai Province held a ceremony to announce the Prime Minister's decision to recognize the Long Giao bronze pangolin statue as a national treasure and open the exhibition The Ancient Metallurgy Scrap in Dong Nai Province. The Long Giao bronze pangolin statue is an original and unique artifact with strong local characteristics and a distinctive form. It is the only specimen of its kind ever discovered in Vietnam. Its value lies not only in its exquisite beauty and cultural significance passed down through generations, but also in the remarkable craftsmanship and prehistoric and early historical Dong Nai bronze artisans. The statue is intricately cut, with meticulous attention of detail from its head, ear, ice, and snow to its individual scale, all of which are masterfully and precisely crafted in accurate proportions based on a realized model. Đồng Nai province is researching and promulgating specific regulation and policy to protect and promote the value of national treasure. And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.